Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. And I'm just getting out. And I've got to get out. Well, I finally said, okay, I got to take some pills so I can go out. My shoulder is pulverizing me today. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But, oh, I got to go pour the guineas some water in the guinea palace before I leave. I got my letter here. I got to get a postage stamp for. Thing says put a stamp right there. But it's overall it's a pretty good day. It's beautiful outside. I can't explain this weather. I can't begin to tell you how nice it is out here. I got the hiccups. Yeah, I'm a-coming. I know, you got water right there where you're standing. The other water is low. They drink it first. I don't know what it is about that one over there, but they sure do. Drink it first. I'll top this one off. Yeah. I'll take care of your food when I get back. You still got plenty on the ground to eat. Their bucket's got low enough that they can turn it over. That's their way of telling me, hey, it won't be long, we need more food. But the problem is, once they turn it over, they can't get the food out of it. But they got tons on the ground. So, well, so the two things I'm going to focus on doing today, which ain't much, is getting this letter mailed. And, well, you remember the talk I had on yesterday's video? I told them cows, you know, avoid the camera. But no, do they listen? No. One of them's moved the camera. Yeah, he tried to sneak in on the side of it, but I got a picture of his part of his head. Went over there, bumped it down. Yeah, I can still see part of the field, but nothing like I was seeing. The view is nowhere near as good. So, yeah. I need to get up with Scott. Let him know I got 50 bales of hay sold. So he don't sell it to somebody else. Of course, it ain't baled yet. Alright. Y'all hang in there. Yeah, I got you transferred over to the cradle. Dan's just laying out here. Let me show you. Look at that. Just laying out here in the driveway. just give out and they just fall over. Dan, you're something else. You're quite a character. Yeah. I've got my movement in my arm and shoulder. It just hurts. And I tried heat. I've tried something ice. So I sit down. I've switched back and forth one to the other. I mean, I went around in circles with it here. And it's almost, unbearable. I mean, it hurts. But, I know pain pills don't fix the problem, but it sure helps you keep going when you need to. I think at the four-wheeler start, I'm going to ride it down there to fix that camera instead of walking. That didn't feel too good when after I got back yesterday from walking down there. It's uneven, high grass. Yeah, down through there. But first, I want to go up here and see if I can get this lady to sell me a stamp for what they were back in 1960, 61. They were 6-cent stamps then. Stamps were just 6 cents. Can you imagine? Yay, the shades are open, so they're here. All right, let's go in the post office. Well, I could have brought the envelope in with me, but I forgot it. I need to get a stamp like for the price they were back in 1960.
Well, I can't do that.
Oh, come on. It's just 6 cents, right?
78 cents.
78 cents.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be retiring pretty soon. Make so much money.
I don't think it works like that. There you go.
That's what I need right there. Let me get this thing.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Go back out now and get the envelope I need.
Okay.
I left the envelope in the car. Can you believe that? 78 cents. I think that's, at the best of my memory, that's the only thing I use a stamp for anymore. Unless I'm sending a package or something like that. Yeah. That's the only thing I mail off. Everything else I go pay in person, or I do it on the computer. pay my water bill in person about every 6, 7, 8 months, whichever. Depending on how much I go down there and write them a check for. I should be good now. Oh no, I shouldn't have to pay a water bill until sometime next year. From the last time I went down there. Let's see. Maybe February, January, February, I think. I have to, kind of do an estimate on it. But I think it's February when I figured I'd have to, about the time I'd have to go back and pay the water bill again. I pay my power bill online. I use a credit card for everything I do, or 99.99% of the time. And I pay that credit card off every month online. If I have propane delivered, they deliver it, and then I call in and pay them over the phone. Yeah, that's the only thing I use a stamp for once a year. Unless it's a special occasion, something I need to do, I want to do. So the last time I went to the post office was, when I sent Neil his shirt. And before that, if it's not on video somewhere, I don't remember it. Because it's been a long time. I used to go to the post office every day. I used the P.O. box. They outpriced herself on the P.O. boxes. I don't have to do this. I use the mailbox. But I was out of town a lot, and that's why I had the P.O. box. That way, nobody got my mail out of the mailbox. Well, we back home. Okay. Tetra, see that smoke?
Yeah, it's not mine.
That's the neighbors.
Get back at us.
They're trying to show you. They're trying to show off. They're trying to show you up.
No, look at that small little smoke. That's a small fire. Mine's bigger, but I have to say it smells better than mine.
But yeah, I think they're trying to show you up.
No, I think they're just retaliating is what they're doing.
Well, from here across the state of Georgia is retaliating probably from you.
But I'm glad the wind's blowing that way. It's not bothering me.
The wind's hitting me right in the face right now.
Yeah, well, that's weird. But the smoke is more like going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Maybe down there it's wind's turning. I went to see Daniel and picked him.
Well, the only reason Petra's not burning is she's got to go to a birthday dinner for one of her grandbabies. Or she'd be putting that smokestack to shame. Of course. She's going to get ready. And Scott's got to come home and get ready. And I gotta go back in the house. All the animals are okay. I haven't got down there to the camera yet. They moved it, they keep moving. I'm gonna have to put it somewhere where they can't reach it. Because it has been taking pictures of the sky It's been atop of the ridge, and it's been taking pictures of little areas and taking pictures of just the side of a cow. They're attached to it. It's all I ever seen. Well, y'all keep smiling. Having a blessed day. I'm sure I had to come back out before the rest of the day's over, but not now. I'm done for. I gotta go rest a while. And try to get back done. A little as normal as I can be. Of course, I've never been normal. All right, I'll talk to you later. God bless. Yeah, I'm back down here in the lower 40. Yeah. The cows will not leave the camera alone. They won't. I'll put some snapshots up there. Listen. Go on, back on up, back on up. I'm coming through. Yeah, I need some spray. Oh, I want to step in that. They have. I'll put some snapshots. I mean, they are just messing with this camera like it's a toy I put out here for them to play with. The camera's right up here. I didn't go through the other field to get down here. I came down the other side this time. They are lunatics. Look at that, how crooked it is now. Not even pointing the direction. All right, y'all hang on. Let me see if I can do something about this. Okay. I've got it set back up now. It's seeing from somewhere about here to somewhere over here. Creek is right back there. Past them trees and stuff. And, that's where a lot of deer cross right across through there. And they come right up in here, and they come over here, and they hang out right in here. Y'all seen pictures in the past video of it, where I'd be up at the barn filming them down here. But I left the camera right where it was. I turned the solar panel around to get the afternoon sun, because I'm gonna tell you, they messed with that even. They had it pulled down the pole. So, yeah, cows are crazy. And yeah, the four-wheeler, the battery's dead on it. We hadn't used it in a while, and the battery just went dead. And it had a low tire. And by the time I did all that, I'd be just as wore out as I am. Walking down here. But I did take the easier path this time I came down. I just gotta watch where I walk here. Cows. You know. There's stuff here you don't want to step in. Maybe the cows will leave it alone. If they don't, I think I'm gonna move it. See, the persimmons. Move it over here around this persimmons tree. Or I was trying to keep it out in the open for the I thought I was showing y'all around, but I've got the camera turned around towards me. Yeah. Anyway, my shoulder is burning. Cows are back up there at the feed bucket. They can forget it. They just cut it out down here. They went straight to the feed trough up there. I done fed them. Them deer come from back down that way too. And they go that way. They go that way more than they come this way, but I don't know how, either we miss them or whatever, but they usually go back a different way. But they'll come from this way, come up here, right through here, right down that trail right there, and jump the fence right there. Now, right back over in here, I come down here one day and spooked up a big old buck. I couldn't tell you how many points he was because it happened so fast. He was bedded down over there, laying down. I spooked him up. He took off, but he did a flip turn on me and took off, and I was like, man, but he was massive in body size. Nice big rack too, but I just couldn't. I mean, it was sticking up there. That's been a while back, and I'd sure like to be sitting down here, him come by. We be having barbecue. Yeah. All right, I gotta head back up that way. I'm not gonna put y'all through that with me. Maybe the cows leave it alone. If not, I think I'm gonna mount it on a tree on the other side of this one right there. There's another tree on the other side of it. I think I'm gonna put it there, point it down that way, and put it up a little higher than the cows can reach. Because they like to play with the camera. They like to do selfies. Well, that's about it for me today. It's probably around 6 o'clock or so. Cows looking at me. They went straight to the feed trough. And no, I'm not feeding them again. I didn't video going to the barn or anything earlier. But, I think I rested for a long time. Took me some medicine and tried to get some relief. And I think medicine makes me run a fever. Does pain make you run a fever? Past couple of weeks off and on, run a little fever. I'm not sick. I mean, it's just when I'm in a lot of pain. All right. I want to tell y'all good night, good evening. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope tomorrow is more blessed than ever in your whole life. Tomorrow's the most perfect day you could have. Yeah. Keep smiling. Jesus loves you, and that's worth smiling about. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Whew. Random things I do. I'm out of here. Good night.
Thank you.